Welcome.
Hi everyone, welcome back to another live. Um, we are just
Yeah.
getting set up.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Ah, yeah. I am. I'm fucking burnt. I had a good chill 2 weeks. I've heard that being unemployed kind of makes me lose track of dates. So last week when we were supposed to do this, I was stuck in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Mm. Did you have fun?
Yeah. I went. I was at a friend's place. Like you, there's the friends that I tend to visit every now and then. So went there. I lived there for a while. We had fun. I went out to one of the two pubs that existed in that area, and I wanted to fucking die. I like seriously, small town. Oh my God. I've been also getting my new fucking 5-inch heels walked in. Um, uh, I towered over everyone. Like I've um, like I've said, I'm 6'3" something when I'm barefoot. So like me and 5-inch heels, that's one tall mummy. Um,
Yep.
I got clicker trained by my friend's girlfriend because I couldn't pick up like my shit. Like I don't know if you, I'm not a filthy person, but I am a messy person, and it happens like instantly. Uh, it happens like instantly like that because the second that I'm done with something, I just drop it where I'm standing. Like I'm done with this now, so I drop it. And she started like clicker training me to get me to do stuff to her, and not do stuff to her, like pick up my shit. And then like gave me candies. And it works. I started picking up. Uh, but then I expected candies every time I picked up. I've hung out with my crush some more. I don't know if you remember me having a crush.
Yep.
On Thursday, there was this. So this is thing in Sweden that we do. The celebration, this like springtime celebration. Uh, it's called Valborg. Um, I don't know what it probably has some English name, but it's essentially like we celebrate spring coming and we burn a bunch of fires and stuff. Um, so we hung out on that day and we like hung out in the park and it was really nice. It was really nice. Still not done anything because like she's not in an open relationship and I am not going to be the third wheel again. But we have this. It's very sweet. It's a sweet little sort of who we get to hang out and look at each other and stare into each other's eyes and it's very gay and sweet. And on Saturday, I actually went out with an old student of mine and had some beers. Like they're 20 now, but they like so I haven't seen them in like since they were 16. So in 4 years, it's been kind of pretty much exactly 4 years since they graduated, and they just hit me up and was like, "Hey, do you want to go grab a beer?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And we went and grabbed a beer, and it was very nice. And they said that they hadn't believed me when I said, because I always say, like, I swear a lot as a teacher because I don't get around the fact that I have a foul mouth. But I am very filtered in what I say. And I'm very clean in comparison. And they said they never believed me until they heard me speak now. Like when they heard me speak now, it was just like, oh my God, yes, you are a foul-mouthed person. You just calling everything cunt and like. Um, so yeah, it was nice. It's been a nice 2 weeks. It's been, and around that I've also been, hanging out with the stepkid and yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
Uh, no. Well, at
Oh,
least you had a nice break, some fun.
oh yeah, it's been great.
Yeah.
I mean, so so fucking high. And in it's just a few weeks until I'm going to the festival, which I'm looking forward to.
Yeah. Uh,
Then we're going on the either 28th or 27th of May. Don't remember exactly which one.
mm, yeah.
We'll see.
Uh, uh, right. So the first article,
Yeah.
Russian
Oh yeah,
court.
I'm just going to say now. There's not going to be any. We're not going to do any like advice column today because my computer is fucked and I can't
Yeah.
be asked
Yeah.
to do it on my phone. So
Yeah. That's fine.
we're going to skip that part.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
That's fine. Um. So yeah. A Russian court has labelled the country's top LGBTQ rights group as inverted commas extremist, effectively outlawing the organisation and paving the way to prosecute its supporters. This was on Monday, the 27th of April. Um,
yeah,
Russia has for years targeted LGBTQ organisations, but has become even more hostile since launching its full-scale invasion of Ukraine in 2022, massively accelerating the country's hardline conservative turn. The court in St. Petersburg ruled in favour of a case brought by the Russian Justice Ministry to brand the Russian LGBT network, a top LGBTQ rights non-profit, extremist. The public movement has been designated as an extremist organisation and its activities are banned in Russia. The
of course.
court's press service said on Telegram, the hearing was held behind closed doors. The designation could mean anybody associated with the group risks years behind bars for supporting an extremist organisation, akin to terrorism charges under Russia's criminal code.
Yeah,
Mm,
that's that's great.
yeah, fine
Good
for
job, Russia.
fantastic. Amnesty International in February slammed the Justice Ministry's move to seek the label. This move reflects a deliberate strategy by the Kremlin to legitimize and weaponize homophobia in his assault on dissent and equality, said
Yeah, no shit.
Marie Struthers, Amnesty International, Eastern Europe and Central Asia Director. Russian President Vladimir Putin has for years denounced anything that goes against what he calls traditional family values. What, like allowing Russian men to, violently punch their partners and not,
Yeah.
be given any prison time. Yeah, okay, whatever.
Yeah, it's fucking vile.
Yeah. In 2023, Russia's Supreme Court banned what it called the International Social LGBT Movement as an extremist organization.
Of course it did.
So that's Russia.
Yeah, I mean that's where that's the outset. That's where we start.
Yeah.
I'm fucking done. Fuck that. Just fuck that.
Yeah, the next one is unprecedented ruling finds Hungary's anti-LGBTQ laws in breach of EU values. So the European Union's top court has ruled that Hungarian anti-LGBTQ laws violate EU rules and infringe its values of equality and minority rights.
Yeah.
The laws were brought in by Viktor Orban's government in 2021 and banned so-called promotion of homosexuality or gender change to under 18s, arguing it violated child protection laws.
Yeah.
The European Court of Justice ruled that the Orban reforms breached EU.
Nej tack. Nej, jag... Ja.
Rules on a number of levels are significantly that it also
sorry about that. I was out smoking and I had to... Someone went up and talked to me. That's what happened there.
No, that's fine. Also broke the founding values of Article 2 of the EU Treaty, an unprecedented finding. The ruling comes 9 days after Hungarians voted to end Orban's 16-year era of continuous rule. The ECJ ruled that the Hungarian law interfered with rights such as a ban on discrimination based on sex and sexual orientation, respect for private and family life, and freedom of expression and information. The law also stigmatized and marginalized people who were transgender or not heterosexual and associated them with people convicted of pedophilia. Oh, nice one. Great.
That's a great conflation.
The Hungarian law was contrary to the very identity of the Union as a common legal order in a society in which pluralism prevails. It ruled. John Murin, Professor of Law and Politics in International Relations at the University of Groningen in the Netherlands, said the court's ruling was historic in its symbolism, in that it meant the rights of a group in society could not be negotiated away. Yeah.
That's... Well, what is happening in life?
I don't know. I have no fucking idea.
We're getting low energy, Max, in this one.
Right. The last one, and then we'll just do what we usually do Um,
Shit to chat.
yeah. So this one, the headline. This is in the Sun newspaper, but I'm reading it online. Nightclub arson. LGBTQ nightclub packed with revelers set on fire in arson attack before venue evacuated as man 51 is arrested.
Oh, goody.
A large number of people were evacuated after reports of a serious fire at the Pink Pointers Club in Milton Keynes.
Yeah.
A 51-year-old man was arrested on suspicion of arson with intent to endanger life following the horrific fire and remains in custody. Police rushed to the scene around 2 a.m. today, following reports that the LGBTQ nightclub was on fire. Thames Valley Police and Buckinghamshire Fire and Rescue firefighters responded to the scene. 12 fire crews attended the blaze, and 5 officers worked through the night to bring the flames under control. One
Yeah.
witness told local radio station MKFM this morning they have only just managed to get the fire out. It is still smouldering. The place is absolutely ruined.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's that.
Fuck that,
Yeah.
guy. Don't set things on fire. How fucking hard is it?
It would not surprise me if the 51-year-old man was, there's bound to be some sort of fucking homophobia.
Yeah.
Like if seriously, if you are that hung up on people having a different sexuality to you, then you need to remain indoors, not go out.
Yeah, really. Like, it's not fucking. Don't set people on fire. That does things on fire and does people on fire.
No.
I don't care. Yeah. You fucking scum.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean,
yeah. No. It's not a hard way to live. I'm sorry, I'm fucking knackered today. It's been
for those watching or listening, this might be a short one tonight.
yeah, I will. Max is Max is low energy. It's I've just been I've been finishing up my role-playing game as well. Like that's getting ready to run. And I've been just yeah. There's this point of diminishing returns on speed where you stop being awake.
Yeah.
I've been asleep for like 2 days now. Gonna be asleep for like tomorrow as well, I think. But I've been doing a new I've started a new art project.
Really?
Yeah, I've been running around all over Stockholm and putting googly eyes on ads.
Awesome.
Yeah. Started an Instagram for it and stuff. Though it's all in Swedish, so I'm not going to. But yeah, that's what I've entertained myself with. I met a few people because like I'm out in weird hours of the morning. Like, I'm going home at like 6 o'clock and stuff. So whenever I'm on a train, I just go around and I put up googly eyes. I met a few people who had like seen the googly eyes up, and they were like, "Are you the one who put up all the other googly eyes?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's me." So I'm getting my well-earned notoriety. Uh, but now I'm fucking. I had to call the unemployment office today as well to do the like bi-yearly check. No, not bi-yearly. Every half yearly checkup. Uh, because I'm still not employed. And Jesus Christ, I was in a phone line for 4 hours.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, yeah. Like, thankfully, I could like just have the call going and like watch other shit on my cell phone. Uh, so I was just like I was watching the new Dimension 20 while that was happening. Just halfway asleep. Uh, just But other than that, like yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna like just a mental health because I've been not well lately. Like we've known that. I've been open about that. Like I've not been in a good place. But I'm getting back to it. I'm getting back to being me again, and that feels genuinely great. Uh, like I'm getting back on the horse and being my usual weird self. Last year kind of broke me. Um, it was a rough year, but I don't think I'm broken anymore. I've been dealing with my mental health, and you know, when it comes to relationships, I'm still in a sort of way where I'm not allowed to get into anything serious. That's why the whole thing with the crush is so fucking good, because then I get to just, you know, be
Yeah.
happy and be in love. And while I'm figuring out, what love means to me. Um, I've been continuing my HRT. I'm genuinely growing tits now. Uh, crying at everything, remembering I'm in puberty.
Yep.
Uh, but also like being in puberty, I'm fucking tired all the time. I'm back to being a fucking teenager.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, like,
Yeah. I recently watched um do you know who Russell Brand is?
yeah,
I recently watched him on Piers Morgan.
yeah.
Um like
He's a cunt.
yeah, they both are. Uh,
Yeah,
it was the interview was diabolical. There,
yeah,
if you have the chance to watch it sometime, like
yeah,
there's a scene in the interview where Russell Brand, because he talks because apparently in that he's now a Christian apparently, and he's all
yeah,
about
yeah,
God.
yeah.
Yeah,
I heard he found Jesus or something.
yeah. And he's like speaking about this verse meant a lot to me, and Peter Morgan said, "What's the verse?"
Oh, Oh, right, when he couldn't name the word. Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah.
I saw a clip of that. That was so fucking funny. He couldn't name a fucking verse.
No. And he was sat there flicking through the Bible to find it.
Yeah.
And it's like, come on. Like, come on, for fuck's sake.
I mean, just do John 3:16 if you're going to do it. So, for
Yeah.
so God loved God the world that he gave his one begotten Son, so that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but will have eternal life.
Yeah.
I think that's John 3:16 at least. I have to now. I have to look it up because I have. I just if I actually did quote that right, I'm going to fucking do a marathon.
Yeah.
Let's see.
The last time I
John.
read the Bible, I was probably about 8 or 9. And
Yeah,
that was the Old Testament.
I read it cover to cover a few years back.
Yeah, so did I. But it's like,
Okay, I'm sorry. This is the actual quote. I got one word wrong, and that was begotten. For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life. I said begotten Son, and not, other than that, I was fucking on the money. I'm sorry, I'm fucking good.
yeah, like
This is my new era as Christian, Max. I'm gonna come in here in the Sunday dress. No, don't worry.
no.
You don't have to.
Don't worry, everyone. We're not gonna start bringing in Christianity into the podcast.
That would be an interesting fucking turn of events if I turn out to be a Christian. Nobody would see it coming. But no, I'm not going to do that. I don't.
No,
I don't have it in me to become a Christian.
uh,
I can't surrender myself to a higher power because I consider myself the highest power.
exactly.
Like I am the morning and the evening star.
Exactly. You can't improve on perfection.
Exactly. Like whoever's better than me, I gotta beat them. Go.
Isn't it? Isn't that what life should be about? Like you should be everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is my goal in life, to kill anyone who's better than I am.
Yeah.
Defeat him in a battle with swords like fucking a Highlander.
Yeah.
I always say that to my stepkid. One day you're going to be funnier than I am, and then I'm going to battle you with a sword, and then like
Yeah.
decapitate you. And I hope that you win, but I'm not going to pull any punches. And then he laughs, and then I say, "Yeah, I'm not kidding."
Yeah.
Yeah, like. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to like cut this down now. I'm so fucking tired today.
Yeah, I think I am as well because I'm just not with it.
No,
So,
yeah, we're going to like
Yeah.
better luck next week, I guess.
yeah. Sorry about that, everyone, but we're not going to try and push through because we don't have the energy. But we'll be back
No,
next week, same time.
we will. Yes, and I don't have any journey next week, so I know that it's gonna be fine.
Yeah.